Transition Radio TV brought to you by thebreastformstore.com. They have everything you could possibly need for your transgender or cross-dressing needs. Visit their website at www.breastformstore.com and tell them Transition Radio sent you.
The following ingredients include a look behind the scenes. Cook uncovered until hot. Add grooves to taste.
I would like, if I may, to take you on a strange journey.
Once upon a time, there was a little girl.
The accident was over a year ago. A second woman has been elected president. A 12th planet has been named in the solar system. The last wild polar bear has died. I slept through it all. I was here for my waking. He called it a beginning. He said it was good. I think he may have thought that anything I did was good.
Welcome to Transition Radio, live from Hollywood, Florida, with your host and hostess, Mark Angelo and Jessica Lynn Cummings. Show for trans folks, by trans folks, here to let your voice be heard. Well, hello and welcome to another edition of Transition Radio TV. We want to thank you in advance for taking your time on Sunday to watch us live. We want to thank the chatters in the chat room, and please feel free to ask any question throughout the show for Jenna or ourselves. And we want to thank Joe for the great job that he does. So let's get ready to start this show. Today we have Jenna Fox. She is a philanthropist, humanitarian, and a highly sought out after New England DJ and model that breaks the gender and age norm. Born in a small New England town, Windsor, Maine, knowing things were different at age 8 and wanting to transition at 13 and be a girl as early as she can remember. Jenna went through many trials and tribulation and finally began transitioning full time. First only at home and on the weekends at the local club, and began doing drag shows, quickly picking up a fan base, got back into her love for music, and put out the single in 2010, Pocket Full of Webs.
She's now known internationally, the woman with many talents. Jenna is the author of The Curious Case of the Jenna Fox. She is an actress, cover girl, musician, recording artist, hostess of her own series, director-producer of her own recording and production company. She will be sharing some of her trials and tribulations and stories about her life.
Hi, I'm Jenna Fox.
Good evening. I imagine you've come to hear the tale. Well, you're just in time. Now, where do I begin?
And I have a group of folks here that are all ready to help me. So, are you ready? Okay. Oh, hi. I'm Jenna Fox. I'm 37 years old. I'm originally from Windsor, Maine. And I'm traveling between Portland, Maine and New York City. My full-time gig is a musician, model, actress, and gender impersonator.
I usually have an extra stagehand up here that does this for me while I'm doing my little bit, but unfortunately I'm a little limited on extra hands tonight.
Hi, I'm Jenna Fox. I'm so glad to be here today. Thanks for having me. Hi, I'm international recording artist, cover girl, model, actress, and Jenna of many trades. And I'm just so excited.
Hi everyone, it's Jenna Fox. How are you guys? I know we haven't been able to check in a while. We've had a lot going on.
Hey everybody, how are you? We're here in the studio again. Hey all, how we doing? Glad to be back. How you all doing today? It's Jenna Fox. I'm glad to be here and be part of this wonderful...
No, wait. It's the highly anticipated children's novel. Rockin' Rick.
Rockin' Rick here along with you. And all my girls, what's up, girls? Hey! Hey, my peeps. How are you today? Oh my gosh, happy Valentine's Day.
Here's your birthday song. It isn't very long. Hey!
Let's come to our court. Mora the Explorer, the animated short. Ooh, that's me. Oh, look, Mora, it's you. Yep.
These beautiful gaffs, they come in multiple colors. And you can see here, wonderful, wonderful colors. That one, for example, was the small black. This is the extra small white, to give you some ideas. And yes, I read those signs.
And special appearance by the hostess herself, Jenna Fox.
Who are all these people in my house? What's going on? Standing here in my last wardrobe change. We had one wardrobe for outside to do a winter extravaganza. Please offer them a smile or hugs. I love hugs. The more you know. I haven't been able to do a lot of updates because we had to do this in secrecy. And it says right here, NYC, New York City, AVP. Yeah, Alien vs. Predator. No, the Anti-Violence Project. And proceeds are going to go to them. So I do a lot of charity event like I did in Portland. Hello everybody, and a happy 100th anniversary Women's Day. At North Station. Hey my peeps, I'm here eating all the yummy stuff. Trying not to eat too much because I got to keep this figure. Video footage. There we go. Looking at my other video shoot again. Poke's chin.
What makes a man? Is it the power in his hands? Is it his quest for glory?
Again, earthhour.org. Right, more?
Come on. Come on. Come on.
And now let's welcome to our show, the lovely Jenna Fox. What's up, girl?
Oh my goodness. Hi everybody. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Mwah. Oh, I remember that. My goodness. Taking a little memory down Jenna Fox Lane there. My goodness. Oh.
Yeah, it looks like...
Hi everybody. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you for having me. This means so much to me.
We're glad to have you. Yeah, it looked like there were many... years of different types of things that you were doing that you put together in one video. When I was trying to find some videos, I figured that would be a nice one to bring you on with as an introduction.
Yes, I am so ecstatic, that whole little vignette you guys put together. You know, I just a quick note on that. I wake up every single day and I make sure I try to give myself a promise that it's about no trans gets left behind. Actually, that's one of the new campaigns that I've been part of. And I know so much to catch up on, but you know, thank you for that.
Yes,
no problem.
Jenna, who has been your inspiration during your incredible journey?
Wow. I know you asked that a long time ago on one of the radio shows, and I said there were too many to... And it's true. I mean, there still are. There's a lot of unspoken heroes out there that are my inspiration every day. My mom, my gram, many unknown individuals You know, even including if we were to look back in the 70s, listen to me, I'm like, my voice. Gosh, where do I even begin with that? Next question. No.
So seriously, it seems like you have all these different characters that you create and different adventures and different things that you put together. Where does that all come from? Where?
Well, thank you for that. Ironically enough, a lot of it either comes from my own life experiences, a friend of mine life experiences, or ironically enough, for the animated series you saw there, based on my children's book, I was looking over at Moore, actually. She's right here in the room. She's rubbing up against Mama's legs. So, like, she inspires me every day. But just from the little things that she does, we turn that into little adventures for her. And I've taken a lot of the aspects of kind of what she's done throughout the year, and then we put those all into all the major holiday specials that we did for that. The first year was all rough animation, and then we were trying to move it into another CGI. So that's just a small microscopic piece of where I get a lot of my inspiration from. And then I get people that I know that are transitioning, and they'll share stories with me and things like that. So we try to integrate that in just to add self-awareness to the world.
Right.
Absolutely.
Well, that's important. And using any type of techniques that we could possibly use to create awareness, to create knowledge, bring on allies, and no matter what it takes. And it's
just to kind of educate the general public on the daily lives of us trans girls, trans men,
yeah, definitely.
Everything.
Right, exactly. You know, you guys hit the nail on the hammer on that one. And, you know, I just wanted to add that you're absolutely right. And I try to do it in a positive way every day when I get up. You know, everything that either we create and we put out, you know, as a form of art, but it's also the form of expression, and it's a form that we try to do it in a way that it helps. I don't mean us, I mean more of an umbrella term for us to just, many of us, to those that are in and out of the community, just to help give us a better understanding that we're not what most cliche individuals think we might be. Or I don't mean, you know, we, because we're all different. But, you know, just as an umbrella term in itself.
Absolutely. Well, you know, people seem to respond to positivity a lot better than they do. You know, a lot of times, you know, there's a lot of us out there that are miserable. There's a lot of us out there that are unhappy. And even so, I mean, if you're going to go out into the world, go out into the world positively, not negatively. You know, because when you project negativity, it's going to allow negativity to be received upon you. So,
Yep. Absolutely. And, you know, I just wanted to add, thank you, Jessica. I hope I'm not interrupting there. I apologize. This has a slight delay on it. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know, but at the same time, with positivity, I try to be realistic and bring to face some of the real issues that need to be looked at. You know, in many of our situations, I know they're not the same for everyone. But, hold on a second. I'm sorry. I'm going to steal a little cameo from, there she is. Hi, Moira.
Another guest with a pet.
Another guest with a pet.
Every single,
yes, I know.
Every single show that we've had. We've either had a screaming parrot, a yelping dog. At least cats are quiet.
Cats are quiet.
Yeah, hopefully.
Unless they're purring or meowing, but you know, 9 times out of 10, they're pretty quiet during the interviews. So they're pretty cool. I love cats.
As long as she doesn't knock over the camera or anything like that, we're all good.
That's my biggest fear. Actually, when we've been on camera before, I've been worried that she had, and that's another whole story. So yeah,
wagging of the tail.
Yeah.
So Jenna, what sparked the interest in advocacy, and how have you been received by the community?
Well, locally, just kind of either ignored or not really embraced, which is kind of sad because, you know, this isn't for everyone, but I am an individual who needs a few physical things, but I want to make sure to throw in the disclaimer that, you know, you should be able to be happy with who you are. Some of us just have a choice in life where we have to get some things done medically in the sense of a cancer. And when you try not to feel like you're forcing any of that information on anyone, you know, my friends, my true friends and my fans know that when they really take the time to get to know who I am, they realize that I'm just a very sweet, caring human being. I'm not maliciously out there trying to be like, me. It's all about me. It's not about me. It's never been about me. So it hasn't really been very, at least in my experience, it hasn't been very welcoming. I haven't got a lot of positive feedback. And again, maybe I'm completely off my rocker, and a lot of them are thinking opposite, and that actually they do think a lot of good things. I'm just not hearing a lot of the positive feedback in many ways, and then many other ways just throughout the world. I mean, I get my mix of good and bad and just horrible. But that's the stuff that I try not to like focus on or look at, because it's just going to drive someone insane. So I try to look at the good, but then I'll take a moment and I'll look at that, what someone sees, or maybe they're just completely misunderstood about it. That's what most of the negativity is they don't slow down to realize that, you know, there's a method to my madness, and when they forget that sometimes, you know, but again, so I to answer your question, it's mixed.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. I mean, well, there's always a method to all of our madness.
Right. And I think sometimes the community is a little slow to be accepting or just to back one up, you know, and I don't understand why. And I think it's within every community that's taking place. Having issues with your hair there, sweet
Yes,
girl?
I just realized I have a big poof that's like hanging down. I'm like, damn it, the hairspray didn't hold.
See, that's why this is all good. Just shave it all off, no problems with hair. Wear a hat every now and then to change the look. But that's
Sorry, I don't want to look like Sinead O'Connor. Even though I love her to death, I don't want to look like her.
Honey, I understand completely. We tend to be our own worst critics.
Absolutely.
But first off, I want to say that you look absolutely ab-fab today. You both do.
Thank you.
And Mark looks very handsome. You're looking very beautiful over there.
Thank you.
So do you, sweetie.
So do you.
Absolutely.
So let me ask you this, Jenna. What makes you smile?
Well, what makes me smile? Oh God, well, more. You guys do right now. It's when I get up in the morning and I kind of think about my day. And when I receive a fan message, or when I get a phone call from, like, say, you guys, or I have another group that I've been helping in New York City, which I'm very excited about. There's a great fundraiser coming up, and I'm going to be bachelorette off very soon. So I'm very excited about that. And just when I have those type of individuals around me, that really, truly makes me smile every day. And at the same time, I am very grateful to even be alive, and I truly appreciate that. And when I'm able to just like work on projects and work with people that enjoy working with me, when there becomes agitation and anger and other issues.
Okay, what sailboat just landed? Or that sounded like a cruise ship all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? It sounded like a cruise ship, like, I don't know where that noise came from.
Did you hear something?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe that was my phone vibrating or something.
Okay, that's probably what it was.
Okay. I'm like, Royal Caribbean just landed on the boat.
You'll have to bear with me as I've been slowly taking the microscopic steps up into stardom again. I've been upgrading to this bigger smartphone, and I'm still trying to learn how to use it and whatnot. And I know we were trying to figure that out in the pre-show, but I mean, I've had this for a few weeks, and I've been trying to figure this whole thing out. So, and it's twerks and twix and all that kind of stuff. So.
It literally sounded like a cruise ship horn. It's like, welcome to Transition Cruise Line.
Hey, that's another idea.
Yes,
absolutely. A transgender cruise line. Hell yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Now we're talking. We should have all artists that are transgender, and we should be able to have a full transgender experience and be able to bring people in, and you could have a whole thing where they actually take you through some transitions and show you how horrible it can be and how amazing it can be. I think
Not
so.
even that. I mean, if you have the desire to cross-dress, if you have the desire to do anything, you come on the cruise and they supply you with everything to make you up.
Yeah, see, there it goes again.
See? Welcome to Transition Cruise Line.
There's a little button in the setting where you go into, I think it's sounds, and you hit do not, when it's the vibrate, hit never vibrate, because I always do that when I'm on the radio show.
Yeah,
Let's not mess with that now because we're on this year.
Yes, and I apologize in advance. I thought excuse me, I can't even talk today. I thought I tried to set that, and I will try to do that, and I apologize. You just know if I try to mess with it right now, you guys will probably lose me, and I don't want to lose.
Yeah, no, it's okay. What we're going to do
is pretend we're on the cruise ship.
Yes, we're on the cruise. We started it. Trans Cruise Line.
And we want to be able to do the shows on the cruise line live and interview people. That'd be a great idea. I'm telling you. We'll just keep
this would be a perfect cue for the, horn.
Yeah.
So, Jenna.
I love it.
Is there a special person in your life? And if not, who would be the ideal long life partner for you?
I love that one. First off, to me, it seems like these days so many people have, I'm into femme, or I'm into butch, or I'm into trans men, or trans women, or non-identified, or whatever, as we follow my TikTok ahead. That's kind of a difficult thing to get into because I would have to have like all these credits roll across the screen about what, because I can't really like pinpoint like a top 10 or even like a little, 2 or 3 aspects. I know a lot of people want to know, and a lot of people have asked me that a lot, and I don't want to sound like one of those quintessential celebrities that goes, well, I want some privacy, but how can you difficult, when you are in the public, which I'm totally fine with. I'm not, I'd be happy to sit back and discuss this for hours, but I know we don't have that. So
it's very
that
simple.
is a very
yes
difficult.
Or no. Do you have a special person in your life? Yes, no. And if no, what would be the ideal person that you would like to meet?
Oh, gosh, I know. It's like Jen, go off.
Someone's beating around the bush on this question.
Not allowed on Transition Radio. You answer every question.
It's not like it's black or white. Okay. I'm sorry. When it comes to Jenna Fox, there's a gray area.
Let's take it by step here. Is there a special person in your life? Yes, no.
I'm not sure. Let me put it that way.
Okay, that's good. I'll take that. Not sure is good. Now, if this not sure person is not your ideal person, what would be if I was a genie right now and you asked me, so genie, can you please grant me blah blah blah? What would be that special person's characteristics that would just make you fall in love head over heel and make you the happiest woman in the world?
I don't even think I can answer that question.
Well,
but go ahead.
Well, first off, thank you, Jeannie Mark. Let me rub your cute little, wonderful little sweet, nice head, but I will leave that to Jessica to do for me. There we go. Thank you very much, Jessica.
You're very welcome.
With that said, it depends on if this individual says yes. Let me put it that way. If they don't, then don't get me wrong, I've got to show and feel some kind of physical connection. So it would be great if they were a particular type of physicality shape. But to me, that doesn't really matter because it could be, and everyone's definition of beauty is different. And no, I'm not trying to avoid this question.
I won't let you, so don't worry. I'll keep hounding you till.
Right. I'm trying to keep on track here. It's difficult because as long as the person can come to me and it's hopefully, now don't get me wrong, we all have some forms of insanity. But if we can find someone that is, in a sense, I don't want to use the word, let me use sane as a loose term. And if they're caring enough, if they don't come on to me aggressively, if they don't come on to me with anger, with judgment, if they don't want me to change who I am because I've already had to live most of my life a different way or a different uniform, that would be probably the most ideal human being. And I know that ideal human being probably to most people right now still has kind of a clouded image. But that's probably one of the best ways for me to describe that.
Right. Well, the ideal person, I mean, in my eyes, is somebody that is compassionate, that's caring.
The
that's
question
loving.
wasn't for you.
I want to answer the
was
question
for
too
Jenna.
because I didn't think I could answer it, but now I came up with all these other things.
Right, but that's not.
Okay. Well, yeah, you don't want to hear that.
I just, Yeah, no, Jessica, I just wanted to add that, thank you. I want to add those to my list, that I wanted to cover those. So thank you for adding that. Absolutely.
The definition of compassion and definition of everyone's is different. Yeah, well, you brought it up.
Yeah. Okay, what's your ideal mate? Let's see what yours is, and then
somebody
we can do a
who is
comparison.
going to want to walk life together with me, work hard, and get to the goal together. A marriage, partnership is, one, not one person over here doing the and it's. So anyway, we're not even going to go, or else Joe's going to have to play the theme of.
Let me get my little pixie one and spray some pixie dust on your fairy tale.
Thank you, Mark, for adding that, because I would like to add those aspects to my list as well. Yes, absolutely.
It's a partnership. It's teamwork. It's having the same vision, which is very important.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it is not true. An ideal relationship, somebody does not have to have the same vision to be in a perfect relationship. You can have different visions, but you support each other's visions, and that's how things usually end up working.
Okay, we're not going to get into our little...
So anyway, we're going to move on.
Marital problems.
Welcome to The View. No disclaimer there. Let me make sure I cover that.
Absolutely. See, it's like Joe, cue the days of our lives, please.
Anyway, no, he's got to cue something.
Yes, exactly. Well,
wait a minute. I thought this was about me.
It absolutely is. Actually,
I'm kidding.
Actually, here is a video of one of your performances. Let's take a look at that.
Uh-oh.
I have all my life knowledge within these pockets. My pockets, my deepest secrets, thoughts, fears, and more. I have here her within inside me. She's dying, and she wants to come out. Her within inside me, she's forced into and stuffed deep down into my pocket full of webs. These horrible webs, these are stuffed white, yet dirty, cloudy array of complexity. These pocket full of webs, more webs. There's just so many webs. I'm being entangled in webs. Oh, my pocket full of webs. Just pocket full of dreams shattered. Nothing more than images that want to come out and be just a bit of this heavenly body. These pocket full of webs. It's what I see, I find, I know. These webs, these pocket full of webs. just more webs and ensuing and following me everywhere. But do I see the love restraining, holding back, hesitant, fearful of my thoughts? My truths, my webs are spreading all over you. I need your help. I need your ears. I need your understanding, your caring, your love. Oh, no, I'm pushing you away with affirmation, the indication, it's scaring me away. I feel I cannot tell you. Oh, my pocket full of webs, these unbelievable webs, these pocket full of webs. It's horrible webs. But I see clouds beginning to move away from you. Do I see the sun? Is it breaking through? I think I do. I see some light shining from you. I see finally these pocket full of web.
Pockets full of web. So what inspired the song and the idea? Maybe explain to the viewers what I envisioned a bunch of webs and tarantulas crawling around and all sorts of different things like that. But explain to us and the rest of the viewers.
Absolutely. First off, I got to give a kudos out to the lead singer of the Spin Doctors and Alanis Morissette, because when they did their versions of webs, they're like, "That's genius, Jenna." And I was like, "Thank you." First off, that was about a trend. I was writing and interacting with the crew on the little online chat there about the song, and I was just adding that is about a trans/intersex woman that was coming out to her family and to the world. And where that originally came from was a lot of people have the metaphorical skeletons in their closet. And I said, well, what about during Halloween? I had those little spider webs sticking out of my pocket. And I said, well, what about the webs that are in someone's pocket? A pocket full of webs. And that's how the song came out.
See, I kind of envisioned the pockets full of web, meaning stuff in the head, and that's how I interpreted it. You know, that we have all these thoughts and insecurities and characters, because I believe a lot of us are multi-personality, and we have different things in our heads, and that's why we're creative and we're able to do different characters and all sorts of things like that. So that's what my take on it was. Yes, there's somebody on the chat.
And I just wanted to add that.
Go ahead.
Absolutely. I just wanted to add that with everything that my true fans and my friends know is that I have a triality that I do of everything. And that's one of them. And then the one that you mentioned over here, there's like these pocket full of webs that are coming out. And, you know, and then there's so many, of course, with any artist or any listener or any fan, they all have their own interpretation, because sometimes as an artist, we don't like to give away where it originally came from, because then sometimes it takes away the inspiration. But then on the flip side of it, sometimes then they go, oh, that's so cool that they were there. And then it takes them in their own inspirational direction too.
Exactly. There's someone in chat that said, Jenna, I'm still building that Viking longboat. Now I want to know.
Oh, it's Maddie the Red. Yes. She actually just tried to call me. Hi. First off, let me put a shout out to Air Lumron Productions out there. Hello.
Is she the one that created the cruise ship sound while we were having the show?
Actually, I'm not sure who that was. I realized that was some sort of instant message, I guess, while that was in. But no, when they came through, that actually made the ding, but I couldn't answer it because I'm on the line with you guys. Right. But I will make a point to call Maddie the Red after. So that's I just wanted to send a shout out and a kudos.
So what would your ideal day look like?
My ideal day, well, first off, to wake up and there's no more hatred, attitude, issues, as I like to call it. I could get into so many large, empathetical words, but we're going to keep them small today. That doesn't mean that I think anyone is any less intelligent. All I'm saying is I'm trying, and look at me. Well, sometimes I used to do some signing, so I find myself talking with my hands. We'll put those down for a second. And with that, I would say wake up knowing that I'm able to just be alive, that others can be able to be alive and be able to do what they want to do on a daily basis that is not harming to themselves or one another. And personally, I would love it if I just woke up with a nice breakfast in bed, and some nice flowers, and then enjoy my 10 o'clock apple, I call it. I usually have a little peanut butter, teddy peanut butter with my 10 o'clock apple. And I'll have my breakfast and take my girl pills. And actually, it would be nice if I never had to take my girl pills, that I was already all set, but that's another story. And just kind of have a nice day where I can go for a nice walk or be able to, and then in the evening have a nice performance and celebration of all of us coming together and just really having an empowering thing. That would be a party for me.
Okay, that sounds like the connection is going a little bit slow there. I think you're back. Looking for videos on your YouTube channel, I kind of thought this particular, it's a short clip video about Tom and Ben introducing one of your songs. So,
oh, yeah.
Did you actually create these little guys, and there was a program or something you used?
Yeah, there was a program, but I contacted the individuals who created this original app. Mm-hmm. And we put this little skit for one of the songs I wrote, and Now the News, which I'm trying to finish in one of my new albums. And there's a new song out called Nightville. I don't know if you guys have heard it. That came out for the new film that I'm in. So this is eventually coming out. We're trying to get this song finished, but due to funding and a lot of other issues, these things get pushed back, not by choice.
Okay.
Right. Absolutely.
Well, let's roll the little clip and share it with our viewers.
Seriously, Ben, let's not play that game. Come on, we're here to introduce a new song.
Which one?
Oh. It's the There's a New Cat in Town.
Hoo-hoo.
Come on, you know, it's the Jenna Fox.
Things about her.
Oh. It's her new song, I'm in the News. Whee!
That was good.
Yeah, they were supposed to be fighting. That last part didn't quite get edited correctly. They were like coming together and smashing, and then they took off. Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering, okay, what happened to them? They stopped moving their lips. But
yeah, when they recorded that was actually a live. They were supposed to. The last part of the digital transformation, we tried to get the original version done so that we could have it ready for the music video when it came out, and then that was supposed to start and go into our song, I'm in the News. So yeah, that's kind of a rap type song. People will say, would do all kinds of stuff from, speaking with very, I can rap, I can do dramatic speakings, I can, I'm sorry?
You can do it for us now, if you like, a little version of it live.
Well, part of the music video is when we come, actually the camera is coming down the hallway, and one of the lines is, I'm Jenna Fox and I'm in the news. You and me, you don't even know what you're going to be bruised. Anyway, so that is actually a full body shot, and it's all rhymed in rhythm, and I just terribly screwed that up. But it's well, great. I'm in like
I'll let you redeem yourself.
Outfits.
Take it again.
I'm sorry?
I said I'll let you redeem yourself. Do it again. This time add a little.
Yeah. Take two. That's right. Take two, right?
We could do the little.
Don't do that anymore, Mark.
Don't do that anymore. Wow, that was really cool.
What?
You're getting stuff all over the screen.
and next quote is.
No, she says I was getting stuff all over the screen. In other words, I'm spitting on the screen.
Oh,
because he's doing it. No, don't quit your day job.
All right. No.
Wait, that wasn't for me. Jessica, were you talking to Mark or me?
Yeah, no, I was talking to Mark.
Yeah, that was spitting on the screen when I was doing.
Okay.
Because he was doing that beatbox thing. It's like, okay, did
Spitting.
I leave the
Oh,
sprinklers
okay.
on?
You want to do it again?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
I hope that I'm on tour and we've been able to really get the word out. I continuing to advocate for the community. I hope that we can actually get funding so that we can have the No Trans Left Behind program to a whole new level. This will allow a place where surgeons can't just say, well, we have in-house financing, or you need perfect credit, or there has to be a way, a creative way that can help an individual like myself not feel like she's a prisoner in her own home. And when an artist like I am is on disability and you're on a limited budget, I hope that I can be in a place where I can. It would be great someday if I can actually get off of that and actually have my own income again. And be able to just continue to help people. I hope I can continue to travel around and just get more exposure and more opportunity for others. I hope so.
There definitely needs to be more funding for individuals that are their own self-artists, indie artists, and don't rely on big corporations or big labels and things like that. Because there's definitely a lot to say, and there's a lot of talent out there that is going wasted, and so
absolutely. And then if you become big, that corporate thing comes and grabs hold of you anyway, so you kind of no way to avoid it.
Yes, but one day maybe, who knows?
Yeah,
times might change.
So let me ask you, Jenna, are you complete in your transition, or are there plans for SRS in the future? If not, please explain. I, for one, feel complete without it, but what are your thoughts?
Yeah, and thank you, Hunt, for that. And it's true. I completely agree that everyone should be able to be happy and content with who they are as a human being, and we know that everyone's different. For me, I still have to finish SRS. That's part of the advocacy that I'm about right now, because being on disability financially, it's so difficult to get any help. Not that I'm out to, like, oh, help me. I'm trying to help myself, but it's difficult financially when you're on a very limited budget like myself. So it makes it extremely difficult, and I'm trying to get it done before I'm not medically cleared to do that, before I'm too much older. So I hope, but at the same time, I don't want it to sound like I'm ungrateful. I just know, to be complete, I need that done for me. And trachea shave, and there's one or two little tweaks, and then I'll feel like I'm complete. Even though there's some forms of me that are complete now, there are other parts to it that don't make me complete. And that's not the choice.
Right, exactly. And, we all have different, different goals that we set for ourselves, how far we want to go, how far we don't want to go, where we want to go, where we don't want to go. So it's all about, what's going to make you as a human and as a person feel comfortable within yourself.
But one of the things I wanted to point out that we should never lose focus on being happy, because a lot of transgender individuals put their lives on hold waiting to get these surgeries. They're miserable. And then you could die tomorrow and never really find happiness. So, yes, we want to align our minds with our body and look the way we feel we should look, but never lose sight on being happy. Absolutely. And some individuals may never be able to have surgery. Does that mean they're going to be miserable? You just have to be yourself, be happy to be yourself.
Absolutely.
And the most important thing is health.
Absolutely.
Without health, we have absolutely nothing.
Exactly. And speaking of that, I'm glad you brought that up, Mark, that there's a lot of truth to that. And I know, because we can't, as Benjamin Franklin said, we can't really look for that time that we lose.
Right.
Absolutely.
Well, and then think about it this way. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to add real quick that, and then at the same time, with that new short video series that I'm trying to work with, and I'll be calling you soon, Mark, on that. It's the healthy transition, and showing how individuals can still be happy within a very small budget, without, finding joy in it, and being able to do it off of food stamps or on a smaller level of staying healthy, because you need to have all those aspects in line for, exercise, a good diet, or I don't even like to call it a diet, a good food lifestyle, and then that'll allow you to have a fruitful life.
Right, and a lot of people don't think about that. They live their lives burning the candle at both ends, and they don't realize, it all will catch up with you later as you get older. You got to live your life in some form of balance.
You got to live your life happily, regardless. But like I was,
could still be happy.
Like
and
I was
be
going
healthy.
to say, about the whole aspect of, a lot of us get this, this thought in our head that we get. I want to get this done. I want to get that done. I want to do this. And, that's what's going to make me happy. But there's no guarantee. It's like when I was a kid and there was a certain toy that I wanted and I saw it on TV. It was so fabulous. It was awesome. I get the toy and I'm like so disappointed. And it's like, what the hell is this? It's nothing like what I saw on television.
Or you get tired of the toy after a while and you find something else to complain about or something else to want and something else. It's like you have to live in the now. Be happy in the now.
Absolutely. Be happy with who you are right now. This very moment.
Exactly. Because yesterday is gone. Tomorrow may never get here.
Exactly.
So you have
that's
now.
Right. Exactly. Today is a gift, and you're absolutely right. You hit all those great points very, very well. There's so much truth to that, and I don't want to sound like I'm preaching, because I don't want anyone to ever sound like they're preaching to me. But I don't do any kind of chemical dependency and turn to those actions or those situations either, so that I can stay healthy, because a lot of scientific proof has gone into showing the reaction with hormone therapy and chemical dependency. But a lot of people don't think that. Unfortunately, they turn to these situations with a certain idea and a certain aspect, and it just
plain Russian
there's
roulette.
So many aspects to that.
Exactly. And bottom line, if you're not happy with who you are now, you might as well just say you're not going to be happy with who you are 10 years from now. It's pretty much, that's what it's all about.
So Jenna, tell the viewers where they could reach you, and I think Joe probably put something in the lower thirds for you, or I'm not sure.
At some point it was there.
There it is.
Yes,
God, the magic of Joe. So it's Jenna Fox, JennaFox.w. I can't read that.
It's a little blurry on our end.
Yes, it's wix.com/TheJennaFox/home. Sorry, it's a little long. I actually have bought the rights to TheJennaFox.com, nice and simple, but I haven't been able to get the help. I need tech help on setting up that website to forward it to TheJennaFox. Right now, it's going to say that it's parked by GoDaddy.com. No affiliation. So yeah.
Okay.
So if anybody wants to reach Jenna, that's where they could go. And Jenna's been another amazing interview. We very grateful to have you and enjoy this.
It was a lot of fun too.
Hour with you.
Absolutely. I always have such a great time and a great visit. I'm always overjoyed to be on the program with you guys and be part of this movement.
Yeah. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. And we're glad to have you.
We want to make a quick announcement. Transgender Tampa Bay Incorporated. It's an organization that promotes equal rights and treatment for transgender people and encourages cooperation within the LGBT community in reaching out. Susan Donovan was recently involved in a tragic accident. She was run over by her own car while checking an engine noise. The car apparently slipped into gear while she was standing in front of it.
After suffering from injuries like crushed pelvis, broken leg, broken collarbone, 14 broken ribs, punctured and collapsed lung, and dangerously low blood pressure, the doctors were able to do reparative surgeries. after she had been in a medically induced coma for weeks. The doctor said that she was their Christmas miracle, as her progress had been so good. She will have to have more surgeries and a long period of rehabilitation. Please say a prayer for her. It's going to be a very long road to recovery.
She was self-employed as an MHP handy person and has no medical insurance. TGTB has set up the Susan Donovan Fund. Please consider donating through the PayPal link, which Joe will probably have up there, or actually that website right there, or send the check or money order to the address that's TGB Incorporated, P.O. Box 16192, St. Petersburg, Florida 33733. Again, that's P.O. Box 16192, St. Petersburg, Florida 33733. Or visit their website, which Joe has right there on the screen, and that'll take you to the PayPal account, and no small donation is small enough. So,
it's too small.
Or it's too small. That's the Cuban in me. I always get like, that's Spanglish, and somehow words just don't.
So yes, we send out our best wishes in regards to her. And,
yes, and
hopefully she will
have
recover.
A speedy recovery.
Mm-hmm. And get the help that she needs.
Yes, well, thanks, Jenna, once again for being on the show. Thank
Absolutely.
you for
Thank you,
all
Jenna.
you live viewers and those of you that were on the chat. We want to say we
love you, but remember to always love yourselves too.
And here's a song I dedicated to all my beautiful transgender sisters. And that's beautiful. I forgot the name of the song now. Beautiful Princess. I've written so many of them that I can't remember, but Little Glass Princess. There we go.
There you go. You wrote the song. You can't even remember it. Oh my God.
Do you know how many songs I have written?
Like I said, don't put your date down.
150. Oh, yeah.
She sits by the window with a certain stare. Her eyes are half open. She can't bear the glare. Her life has been nothing but pain and despair. Do you know her story? 'Cause I know it well. Little glass princess, you made it your world. Those that make fun of you really don't know the story. I said your story. And your name. Little glass princess. Little glass princess. Little glass princess. Have scolded you 'cause you wore a dress. You sneaked in the closet to try your mother's best. And out came the lipstick, and on came the heels. You felt like a princess till you were revealed. Little glass princess, you made it your world. Those that make fun of you really don't know your story. I said your story. Princess, little glass princess, little glass princess.
has been shattered. Your dreams fell apart when they opened the blinds up and they called you Tom. You tried to forget it, that God's been so cruel, that your brain and body don't match like it should. Oh, little glass princess, you made it your world. Those that make fun of you, they really don't know. I said your story, oh your story, and your name, little glass princess. You wanna be yourself, little glass princess. You wanna be yourself, little glass, oh, little glass princess. You wanna be yourself, little glass princess. You wanna be yourself, oh, you gotta be yourself. You wanna be yourself.